UPMC and Highmark have agreed to enter into a 10-year agreement.
With the governor at his side, Pennsylvania's Attorney General making an announcement that brought relief to thousands of patients worried about their health care. The agreement means continued access for Highmark patients at all UPMC hospitals and doctors' offices at in-network rates.
And the Attorney General says the contract ushers in a new era of cooperation between the competing healthcare giants. John Shumway begins our team coverage live with the details. John.
Yeah, there is no overstate the relief this brings to patients who were worried that next Monday they were going to be cut off from their longtime doctor or cut off from the hospital that they were accustomed to using. And for UPMC and Highmark, this all began with a phone call to the Attorney General. With the clock ticking toward the June 14th Commonwealth Court decision,
UPMC reached out to pick up on discussions toward a remedy for the people of Western Pennsylvania.
And those discussions were at the highest possible level.
First, between me and Jeffrey Romoff of UPMC, subsequently with David Holmberg of Highmark, and then culminating in talks between the three of us together.
Attorney General Shapiro says they were honest, tough discussions, and in the end they came up with
a 10-year contract to make UPMC facilities available to all Highmark customers.
And that extends to all UPMC and physicians. Highmark customers can call off the search for a new doctor.
When you're sick, every day matters. Today, millions of Pennsylvanians and their families can rest easier knowing they don't have to worry about their care changing after June 30th.
Western Pennsylvanians now have 10 years consistency. They know what to expect. They have access to the finest healthcare system in the world. And they will continue to have that for 10 years.
The governor points out UPMC and Highmark are still very much competitors.
But thanks to what the Attorney General did, they're also going to be accessible as they compete.
And Shapiro says those talks with UPMC's Romoff and Highmark's Holmberg went beyond just a new contract for care.
They have pledged directly to me and to each other that they will no longer act as adversaries, but instead work as allies, and we will all be better off for it.
Now, since the lawsuit was filed in February, UPMC has kind of been made out to be the bad guy in all of this, and Shapiro today went out of his way to praise UPMC, and its efforts went a long way towards making all this happen with this 10-year agreement. Now, both the boards of UPMC and Highmark have given their approval already. The PA Department of Insurance still has to give its nod, but that's expected to be a formality, and all of this will go into effect when the old consent decree expires on the 30th. This goes into effect next Monday, the 1st. Live downtown, John Shumway, KDKA News.
All right.